Trusty Dad coming to you with a Shisha review today. A little while back I did a trade with Sunshine Smurfette. I traded her a few things for a couple of the things that she had that she didn't like and that I've never had before, and I figured I'd give them a try, do a review on them and let you know. And one of the items that she sent me was Epic Smoke. This flavor here that I have is their Bubblegum flavor. So this is what I'm going to be reviewing today. This is a little 50-gram jar that she purchased of it, and she didn't like, I think it was the cotton candy. She said it was not so tasty, so we'll go into the review and we'll see how it is. I've got my Orion 3 again. I have yet to get my Styrian fixed. I've got two Exotica Colas under here on my Egyptian bowl and my handy dandy monster winch cover. So we'll get right into it. Packaging, normal. I mean, it's like a little, a little plastic jar. It does have a seal on it, so when you open it up, it's actually stuck here, but it's sealed, so you know it's not like just, like me throwing some tobacco in a bag and sending it to you. So they got these nice little jars that they put them in that are resealable, which I like. First off, I'll tell you the very first thing I noticed, this stuff is dripping wet. It's made with honey, where is it? Honey, glycerin, tobacco, and flavoring. I'm assuming it's the honey and the glycerin because this stuff is like soaking wet. I mean, when I was packing my bowl, when I picked the bowl up off the counter, there was a big glob of honey that ran down through the bowl onto the counter, and I had to basically clean out the inside of the bowl real quick and stick it on so it actually make a nice seal. On top of that, there's a lot of like stems that I'm finding in this too. I mean, here's one, and they're pretty big for a 50-gram container for the amount of stems that are in here. So I wasn't too thrilled with that. Now this one, the one that she sent me, this one was sealed. She didn't even try this one, so this one's brand new. So it's really, really, really wet. I probably would have been better off putting this in like my Vortex or my funnel bowl, but I didn't. I put it in my Egyptian just for review's sake. The smell on it, it smells really good. The flavor is supposed to be bubblegum, but I'm not really smelling bubblegum flavor at all. It smells more like, to me, like fruit juice. I'm really trying to figure out what it is. I mean, it's not bubblegum. So, I mean, it smells good. It smells like a juice, like maybe a tropical punch, maybe. Something like that. But I can't really distinctly say, yeah, it's this or it's this. I mean, it's got a hint, maybe, of a bubblegum smell to it, but the smell of bubblegum really isn't there. It smells more like, to me, like a tropical punch or something like that. So, Epic Smoke, super, super juicy. Trying to wipe my fingers off. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a line right here. That is serious, like, just liquid. I mean, if I turn it upside down, now it's all here. I mean, there's a lot of juice in this. So, which could be a good thing. I'm not complaining about the juice. So I'll give it a couple puffs. We'll see how it tastes. Epic Smoke, they named it Epic Smoke for a reason. We're supposed to get some epic smoke out of it, so we'll see. I've got my raisin hose, the coals on there, and it should be ready to go. So we'll see how it is, and we'll tell you guys how it tastes and everything. So. Well, right off the bat, you can definitely see Epic Smoke's living up to their name. I'm getting incredibly thick clouds out of this. The taste, again, not really a bubblegum taste. And you know, there's not really too much flavor to it either. There is definitely a sweetness there. I don't really know what the sweetness is, but there is definitely a sweetness there. Again, I'm getting that tropical punch. That's what keeps popping up in my head. That's what it's reminding me of. A very tropical punch flavor. It does have a very sweet flavor to it. But like I said, there's no bubblegum whatsoever flavor to this. My suggestion would be to revisit the flavor. Maybe try to tweak it a little bit better, try to get more of a bubblegum. But again, it's not bad. I mean, it's just, I'm going by what they're saying. It's bubblegum, you know, and everything else, and I'm not tasting bubblegum. Now, if they said this was tropical punch or something, tropical punch, I would say this is it. Like I said, it's not a super overpowering tropical punch like the Fumari tropical punch. That is like the best tropical punch I've ever had in my life. This isn't bad, but it's not bubblegum. It does not taste like bubblegum. I mean, they're showing on the cover all those little bubblegum balls that you get out of like a gumball machine, and I'm not tasting that at all. So, Epic Smoke, for an overall, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, it's got incredible smoke, and I'll show you again. Nice, thick, fuck off clouds. The flavor, like I said, it's not bubblegum. So, I mean, unfortunately, Epic Smoke's going to get a 5 out of 10 for me. I do have 2 other flavors that she sent me of it, the cotton candy and a jungle juice, that I'm going to give a try sometime this week, and we'll see how they are. But smoke-wise, I mean, you're going to get incredible clouds, and you can see from what I was getting off it. Flavor, it's not really a bubblegum. It's a very mild, almost bland tropical punch flavor to me. It's super juicy, which is good. I think that's what's contributing to the smoke. There's, you know, in a 50-gram container, there's a quite number of stems. So, Epic Smoke, bubblegum flavor, you're getting a 5 out of 10 for me. I'd like to thank Sunshine for sending this one to me. I didn't actually know she was going to send the bubblegum flavor out to me. I thought she was just going to send the cotton candy Epic Smoke that she had. She sent a few other things as well. So I'd like to thank her for sending this out to me. I'd like to thank the Hookaholics forums and Hookah Domain for letting me post up my reviews and everything. Give it a try. I mean, I've never had one thing that I would flat out say don't try. I mean, I've smoked a lot of stuff, including herbal shishas. I mean, I might personally not like it, but hey, you might. I mean, if you're looking for something that doesn't have a ton of flavor, that isn't going to be overwhelming, go with this. I mean, it's not bad. It's just the flavor really, I mean, it's there. It's just not as strong as I would think it'd be. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Keep the comments coming. I'll leave you with a couple puffs, and I'll catch you later.